So this is what the director of Adipurush Om Raut had to say about the film.
Adipurush is a different feel altogether. Adipurush has a different color. Adipurush has a different tone. Adipurush, it's a whole new technology. It's a whole new way of putting out this particular narrative. It's about creating the timeline of back in the days. Yes, it does involve a lot of visual effects. Yes, it does involve a lot of technically cool way of shooting a film. It does involve cutting edge technology. It involves blah blah blah. All the gamut. Yes, it does. It's very difficult to explain without actually showing what I want to show.
And now that we have seen a teaser from the film, there's a total outrage against it. Hashtag disappointed is trending. Even the hashtag boycott is back. Memes are all over the place. There's a debate going on if this is a Bollywood film or a Tollywood film. We have reached a point where people who were throwing shade at Brahmastra's VFX are praising it now. But the question is the VFX of Adipurush really bad, or is it just a different style? Let's break it down. Hello guys, I'm Nona, and if you want to know my thoughts on the teaser of Adipurush, you can check out my reaction. I'll put it here. Now when I saw it, I was definitely taken aback because I had much higher expectations from it. It was termed as Prabhas' comeback film after really big disasters, but the teaser definitely proves it wrong, and people are calling it the T-series Prabhas trilogy. See, I think most of us, the expectation we had was that they'll go very real, and that's what you kind of gauge from the interview, that he wants to take us 7,000 years back to show what it really looked like that time, which none of us really know, so it could be anything. But they have definitely taken a different approach.
The film will kind of stay close to what my visualization as a child has been of the history. So to answer this question, to answer it in different, no, not Amar Chitra Katha.
They have gone the hybrid way of combining live action with 3D animation, and this is not something new. The first time Hollywood did it in a feature film was in 1971, and the film was called Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and there have been many since then. The most famous one is Space Jam, where you combine Looney Tunes to live action. We even had one in Hindi called Toonpur Ka Superhero with Ajay Devgan, which what I remember I really enjoyed watching in my childhood. And you know, the concept of these films is that there's a real world and then there's a fictional world, and they combine together. That's why we have animated characters with real people. So maybe Om Raut was trying this, that everyone apart from the human characters, all the creatures, the Vanar Sena, the Asurs, all of them will be in CG, but not realistic looking, but more like cartoon. And maybe that's how he wanted this Ramayana retelling to stand out visually. But, and there's a big but, we have all seen the teaser. Some people even thought it's a prank. It's not the real teaser actually, but it was. Until now when I'm recording this. What if there's a surprise? But as an animator, I can say the CG animation is average. I would say it's okay. It of course can improve a lot, but some of the animations look good, but all the animations for the CG crowd is just copy pasted. Doesn't look interesting at all. The CG models, that ghost looking pichas, whatever you call it, the bad dragon, oh my god, their textures, the lighting for them is just like an old video game. The compositing, you know, blending live action plate with the CG world, it's just awful. The lighting is just off. They are not blending at all. Then there's some CG enhancements on the live action plate also, which I don't know why they are doing it. Maybe to make everything look uniform, but it's not working. The backgrounds, they look like cheap 2D images, and you know, everyone is like, this is what you did in 500 crore budget. There are some rumors that Prabhas only took 150 crores out of it, but honestly, what they are trying to accomplish here, even 500 crores are not enough at all. Considering so much of the film will be CG, the war sequences, it will be outstanding if they can pull it off within 500 crores. It may not look that polished or at the standard of a Hollywood film, but still that's a big feat to accomplish, because a lot of work goes behind that. The budget is already be compared to Hollywood films and what they have done in the past. The first Planet of the Apes movie had a budget of 700 crores in 2011, and they were going for more realistic approach. And the last film, War of the Planet of the Apes, the budget was double of that. And let's not forget, they already have the technology, whereas we have to outsource it all and bring it to India. We have to invest a lot of money because there's nothing in place. We are creating it from the scratch. The makers definitely have a lot of ambition, but sometimes that's not enough. And the teaser of this film is an example of that. You know, they have 4 months, they can improve a lot, but you can only improve what you have already created. You cannot change the whole style of the film. That's not possible. Replacing all the CG models, the animation, not possible. You have to invest another 100 crores. They can definitely modify what they have already done. They can make it look better. They can do the polishing over it. A lot of work can go into compositing. Now, if you can overlook the style, if you can accept it, then it all comes down to the narrative. And if it's good, you'll enjoy the film. But if not, then I'm not sure. Now, if you think I made any sense in the video, check out this video next. Hit that like button, share the video, let me know your thought in the comments below. And if you have not subscribed, do subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time.